played hard. That was a different team. You guys seen it? I seen it for myself. Felt more comfortable on the sidelines. I got taken out 8 minutes left in the third quarter. That's a good feeling. We push each other. Leaders have pushed each other, and everyone's been working. It's starting to pay off.
Did you learn something about the team tonight?
I knew a lot about the team. Coming out of Camp T was the biggest thing. We all seen it. We all understood how close we were. We knew who we were fighting with and for. It's definitely a different change, and it means a lot to me to be able to see that and that I'm a part of something like that.
Sam Leavitt's joining us.
Yeah, I had no doubt those guys were going to come out and do what they do. They take the ball away from us as much as Sam probably hates it. They take the ball away from us too. So they preach it. Defensive coaches preach it every day. Get the ball out, attack the ball. Zyrus drops the ball, we don't score. Watley falls down, you never know. So those guys do a hell of a job of getting after the ball, and it paid off.
Sam, how would you assess your first college game?
Yeah, it was fun being out there with the team and seeing the atmosphere. Felt like I played pretty well. Always going to be certain things you want back. Overall, happy about the win.
Sam, Michelle Gardner, Arizona Republic. Can you kind of talk about your thought going in, being, your first start, routine, and just, were you nervous? Were you composed? How did you feel?
Yeah, I actually wasn't too nervous going into this game, and that's a testament to the coaching staff and the team just, preparing and having answers for every situation. So, on film, just watching it and seeing the situation and understanding what I got to get to, whether that's a check or, getting the ball to my playmakers. I didn't do anything special tonight, just got the ball to my playmakers and let them make the play, and, we had great results.
Keyshaun, Elliott and Fiaseu.
Yeah, Zyrus, what did you see on that first play? It looked like you were reading it the whole way.
It really just was play call. Play call was right, and I did my job. And when you do your job and you execute, good things happen.
Can you describe that moment when you ran over to Sun Devils out or the student section over there?
You know what? It was more of seeing my teammates happy. I was glad I scored, but at the end of the day, I just did my job. Me and him, we came to the sideline, we was like this, and just seeing everybody hyped. It's just the start of the season, it was just amazing.
Sammy, can you pass it back to Scott back?
Zyrus or Keyshaun. Coach Alec, Coach Cooper was saying this week how you guys describe yourselves as werewolves because you guys were out there feasting the night. What was going on?
I think that's just the identity we have as a group. No days off. Doesn't matter who we're playing. Playing a smaller school, it doesn't matter. We're still going to do our jobs. We're going to still do, whatever it takes. Trust the process. Prepare us as anybody else.
Scott.
Keyshaun, Zyrus, how do you guys feel that your receptions really set the tone for the rest of the night?
I think it was good. Shout out to the coaches. A testimony to our work, what we've done in the off season. We both had interceptions just like that in practice. So that it shows up. But it was a good play call. Quarterback happened to throw right to us, so couldn't be in a better place.
Sam, how did it feel for you? Again, the 7-0 advantage for you to touch the ball.
Sorry, can you say that again?
7-0 advantage for you to touch the ball. How'd that feel for you?
Oh yeah, it takes all the pressure off me. Get to watch my guys go to work and create momentum in the stadium. Just lets me go out there and play and have fun. And this wasn't a coincidence. It's happened. We've been harping on this since day one, and I practice all the time. They're talking ball disruption and takeaways and everything like that. It happens in practice, and we get a great look, and so the fact that happened is just a testament to the work we put in.
Jordan, and then let's get the mic up to Jeremy.
Jordan Spurgeon, Sports 260 AZ. So all three of you guys are transfers. What were your takeaways of your first atmosphere here? Obviously having a big win like that, I believe it was the second biggest student section crowd showing they've had in program history. So what was it like just to feel the atmosphere for the first time?
Yeah, it was pretty dope. I didn't think it was gonna be that loud running out. So I was super excited about that, and got a chance to see what we could really make this, and hopefully more people start showing up, and we get this thing really rocking. So.
Yeah, I thought it was huge. The crowd showed out. I don't think they realized how much of an impact they have, for the defense and the offense as well. It's always nice to see the stadium almost packed. The energy was there throughout the fourth quarter, so that was nice as well.
Yeah, just piggyback off of what they said. It was just great energy. The crowd was there, the community's there, and we know they got our back, we got their back, and show for you guys.
Keyshaun, how would you assess the communication with the new comm system you guys have?
It was first game, you know, it was nice. Definitely helped out a little bit, you know, little things we gotta clean up in that, you know, situations. But I liked it. I thought the defense played well. You know, everybody was on the same page throughout the game. So,
Michael front and then Noah.
And then, Sam, as a game went on, how do you feel that? I know Coach Rowe talked about getting in sync, but obviously now finally game action. From series to series, how do you feel that you guys were you guys getting on the same page pretty easy?
Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be things that you want back, you know, whether that's a protection check, you know, how we pass things off and gel together as an offense. But overall, you know, we flowed into the next drive really well, and, you know, we weren't focused on the last drive, which was, well, I think was a major factor in our success today. You know, don't get caught up in the first half. We were up 27-0. I came out talking, this game ain't over. You know, we got to come out and, you know, keep putting on, and, you know, that's how games are going to be, and in college football, you never know what's going to happen. So, you know, just put on the gas all game and mental stamina.
Noah and then
Sam, I know you're one to obsess over the details. You talked a lot in the preseason about pre-snap protections, how that's something that you really value. You watch a lot of Bo Nix. That's something that really set him apart. How do you evaluate how you sort of handled that in your first start? Yeah, today I actually did really well. I was super happy with that. You know, Leaf helps me with that the most. You know, veteran guy, and was able to see it very well. You know, so that's a testament to the work we put in before. You know, so getting with him and doing blitz pickup, whether that's on the field or in the film room and everything that includes like that. So, you know, he's the best person I could ask for with that. Super veteran guy, has a lot of snaps under his belt, and, you know, it's just a blessing for me to have that.
two more, that will be Coach
For the
Michelle.
defensive guys, it's been harped on since the spring, takeaways. Last year, it wasn't until the fourth game of the season ASU got the first takeaway. You had 3 tied in the game. You guys had some of them. Talk about maybe concerted effort to get those takeaways.
I think it's, you know, part of the standard that we hold for ourselves as a defense. I mean, you're at almost every practice, and, you know, we cheer for any takeaway that we get, whether it's, you know, versus the scout team or versus the one offense, you know. So it's something that we hold ourselves accountable for. You know, I think it's, if you get 3 turnovers, there's a crazy percentage of winning. So we're always saying take 3. You know, we're counting up to 3. If we get 4, that's even better. So
Yeah, for our meetings, they talk about keys to victory, and takeaways is always one part of it. And, you know, we get a lot of takeaways in the off season, and I think we're doing a good job.
Chris finishes up.
Sam, you seem very poised out there. How did you feel like ahead of the game, knowing that it was your first start? How did that compare to like last year, maybe in high school?
Yeah, you know, just preparation. And that's that's Coach Roy and Coach Dillingham. You know, everything to do with them, and, you know, just putting me in the best situation. You know, with the game plan, and, you know, so that I have answers to every single situation that happens. So that's just a testament to them, and, you know, what we do together. And you know, I come in on Thursdays and Fridays, and we talk about my favorite, you know, every situational play and every single thing that we could get and what we're gonna do. So, you know, it makes me 10 times calmer. I already know where I'm gonna go with the ball. So it's just a matter of making the play.